Good morning. We have a special guest. It's my friend Amanda. And you guys have heard me talk about her on the podcast like a bajillion times. But this is Amanda. She is my good friend, and she has come to hang out with us today. We've got a few fun things to do. Nothing too serious. It's a Friday. Let's get back to having a little bit more fun. I know the last couple episodes have been sort of serious business, but I want to have some fun today. So I'm going to welcome my other guests. We have Michelle and we have Mallory.
Melissa's here for the tea.
It's nice to see you guys.
Hi.
Before we hop into all this anti-MLM stuff, we have a bit of housekeeping. And check, I didn't know I could change the color of those. And I learned something. So first I wanted to thank, I've got some books here. And I wanted to thank my friend Gabby Dunn and Allison Raskin. They sent me these books. So I'm like super excited to read them. I just wanted to say thank you. Gabby is amazing. I have been on their podcast, both of their podcasts, to talk about LuLaRich and MLM and all kinds of stuff. So if you guys don't know Gabby Dunn, she's great. Well, they are great. I'm sorry about that. They are great. And it's just, I can't wait to read these books. Secondly, we have also, I wanted to say thank you to friend of the show, Lindsay Helm, who has been on the podcast before. She sent me the book Vixen. I got one for Amanda too. Amanda, you actually have read some of it. How
amazing
so far?
Well, and I can relate to a lot of it.
Right. So this book is the tagline is from Mormon convert to LDS apostate. So she actually, if you've heard her episode, she actually joined the Mormon church in middle school on her own accord. And then after having a family and her husband not being so hot, they left the Mormon church and she wrote a book. And I haven't read it yet. It's definitely obviously on my list.
Is there an audiobook?
Not yet.
Not yet, but she is working on an audiobook. So there's that too. I just wanted to say thank you. But here's this really fun thing. Here's some more housekeeping. This was on my station at work. I don't know. This was on my station at work. I'm pretty sure it was a joke from the women at the salon because it is, it says Dear Rustic, which is the first word in our salon. So for me, it really is just sort of like, and the person that sent this lives like 4 towns over.
Oh, in alcohol.
Wow.
So, I haven't seen an MLM brochure in a long time. I did want to let you guys know that they have these very expensive lip balms that are $18 that use your own pH to change your lip color.
Oh, I used to sell one just like that from Red Aspen.
I will never believe it.
Also, I have one of these that I got at like Five Below or something that's like clear with a flower in it that does the exact same thing. And it literally was less than $5. So I think that's funny. But the thing I really wanted to check out right here, being a child of the 80s, I don't know if anybody else was a child of the 80s, but when you would get magazines or your mom would get magazines and like the perfume samples would fall out and you'd give yourself paper cuts, like rubbing it all over your body. Mary Kay has this right here. And so Amanda and I are going to smell it and let you guys know. There's 2 scents, 3 ways. You can either buy one or you can layer them on top of each other.
Oh, they're 2 different.
There's 2 different ones. Yes. So if you buy both, you can have all 3.
You can have 2
layer
scents,
them.
but you can have them 3 ways.
It's not just for LuLaRoe anymore. So let's try this.
I don't understand anything.
It's called Blush Scent. Ew, it's not just for LuLaRoe anymore. I don't know about that. Okay, no, that after scent is not great.
Blush scent?
Like my grandma.
It smells like my grandma. I don't have a grandma anymore.
Like church.
It does. It smells like the express line at the grocery store when the woman in front of you has way more than
a spurt.
Way more than 15 items. That's what it smells like. Let's smell the other one. Oh God, that one's even. Oh my God,
that one's like terrible vanilla.
That one's called Velvet, and it's.
I don't understand. I don't get perfumes.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. And then the last thing that I went through here, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're not if your skincare is not define your age in 3D skincare, you guys. What is 3D skincare?
I don't know. I'm currently living in 3D, so I don't
feel
know.
Like everything I have is 3D, so I'm not really sure how my skincare is 3D, but
do they give you glasses that are 3D?
Maybe it's
glasses?
really thick.
This set, do you guys want to
maybe it adds like layers of skin?
Yes. How much is this set?
Take a guess.
All right. How many products?
What is in it?
You get step 1, which is cleanse. You get step 2, which is protect. You get step 3, which is replenish. And you get step 4, which is brighten eyes.
So it's 4D. Okay.
85, you say?
I'm going to say.
Oh, go ahead, Michelle.
130.
130.
Each product probably is listed separately somewhere between the $40 and $50 mark. So I'm going to say, yeah, she said 130. So I'll say 120-ish.
Ooh, so close. Price is Right rules, though. You guys lose. It's actually 110. Amanda's the winner. And if you buy the entire set, right, as a set, as opposed to purchasing them individually, you will save $14. So don't.
Increase Joe says 3D equals thick with 2 C's. I love it. Also,
absolutely 3D is thick.
Max, do you
insane?
Max, do you work at a Walmart? Is that is so?
What are you looking at? Who's commenting?
Max 8888.
Oh, I was, yeah. Behind cash and check, it wasn't even $40. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
A lot of the products are like from like 28 to like 38.
Yeah, a lot of my paychecks in Beachbody were like $15, $14.
That's why they moved the direct deposit so that so that you didn't have to see the check; it just went into your bank account.
Yep.
Okay. The next thing I want to talk to you guys
about. Or pay for everything on my Perfectly Posh card.
Stop. Just stop.
I was eating an everything bagel, so I feel like I have poppy seeds and stuff in my teeth, and I apologize if I keep doing that because I'm very self-conscious about it and I didn't have time to check. But let's go on to the next thing.
I still have it.
We're going to go on to the next thing really quick, and that is Direct Retail by Kendra Scott.
Okay, can I just say something? I had no clue who or anything that Kendra Scott was. Everyone's like, oh, and I'm like, okay, I must be really dumb or not into the jewelry industry because I was like,
I don't know who that is.
I was like, I don't know who or what Kendra Scott is. So
yeah, so this is the website. It's on their regular website. So Kendra Scott is a jewelry company. I think they're based in Texas. I could be wrong. I'm not really sure. But I actually had Kendra Scott Jewelry myself. It was not an MLM. They have flagship stores. They have them at like malls, you know, like a Kendra Scott Jewelry store. It's a lot of like chains with stones and filigree around the stones. It's it has a very specific style.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Here's the thing. They have flagship stores that are literally Kendra Scott. They have retail brand ambassadors where people who have their own stores can be a partner and sell the jewelry wholesale. Okay. They also have an affiliate program where if you and I just want to share the link and get a percentage if someone buys something, you can do that too. So the fact that they also are opening it up to an MLM for me feels like a money grab because all of those things already exist. Like all of the other business options for this company already exist.
Literally any MLM is literally just a cash grab.
I agree. It says we have the responsibility to use our talents to create good in the world, and together we can leave this place better than we found it. Sure, yeah, of course, but like not with an MLM. Not with an MLM. The jewelry is not.
You do not have a responsibility to be an MLM.
I will say that the jewelry is cute, but I also will say that last night when I found out about all of this and I was taking screenshots, I also found a Facebook group where one of like essentially she's one of the top huns because she's one of the people like on this literal website saying, oh, my life has changed. So I joined her group, and the jewelry she's posting in there, I think from what I've seen from Kendra Scott, it doesn't, I mean, it looks similar, but it's not cute. And so I'm gonna
so it's not the same jewelry
profile, grab as many screenshots as I can, and then I will update the TikTok, and I believe the TikTok video I made about this is so great. The TikTok video I made about this literally yesterday is already at, how do I find my, you guys, I don't know how to work TikTok anymore.
What are your grid?
I couldn't get to it. It has 52,000 views on it already. Not Kendra Scott, 52,000. And the video where I asked the woman to stop recruiting in my comment section, because yes, that was actually happening, 135,000 views on that one. So I'm just, it's ridiculous. So people know what's going on. People know what's going on. And yeah, it's very popular here in South Texas. I think it looks cheap. It's like stone. It's like semi-precious stones, like druzy, rose gold, or not rose gold, rose quartz, stuff like that, polished and then set in like a filigree setting. And the stones are pretty big. I had a pair of earrings. I don't really wear dangly earrings or earrings at all. And I sold them on eBay. And I made almost all my money back. I didn't really
wear jewelry,
go into the resale of that, but it's just very disappointing to me. I don't think there's really anything. Here we have All You Need Is $500 in a Dream. She shares her story about being a philanthropist jewelry brand and starting her own jewelry brand with only $500. I did make a comment on the public Facebook post about how that's an odd number to use because that's literally the threshold for a red flag in an MLM and also the threshold for a franchise business opportunity. So it's interesting. And I said, but you guys know that, right?
I just don't understand why anybody would think this is a good business move.
That's you keeping a low profile?
Yeah. Absolutely. That's me keeping a low. I don't care about this one. I'm not going to keep a low profile. No, not on that page, on their public page. But I did it on my Anti-MLM Roberta Blevins page. I joined the group on my personal page. Same name, but I find that people aren't really as clever as I give them credit for. Anyway, so the pillars, family, fashion, and philanthropy. And for me, it looks like an MLM. Even when you click become a stylist, which I think I have to reshare because stupid StreamYard, the way that they do.
You were seeing it.
No. When I click it,
hey, Jana. Jana's here.
Page, which is this one.
Hi, Jana.
And so here you have the sign up sheet. Hi, Jana, where you they ask you right here to upload a video to share why you want to join Direct Retail by Kendra Scott for 30 seconds to a minute max. We really want to know in under a minute.
They're already asking for your why before you even.
They're asking for your why. Keep it under a minute, though. We're not going to get into the really dirty stuff until you're trapped. I mean, signed up.
Video.
Keep it under a minute. We have a lot of these to get through because
you have to
successfully convince people this is a good idea. Anyway, unbelievable. I agree. Don't do this. Don't sign up for this. And the other reason is like there's going to be a lot of people signing up for this going, wow, I love Kendra Scott. I get to sell it. I don't have to have one of these like retail accounts and I can make more money than an affiliate selling it. Can you? What's going to happen is these women are just going to get stuck with so much jewelry because they have replicated websites. They're using like the affiliate thing, but they're also requiring their reps to buy kits starting at least $199 all the way up to $14.99.
Do it, Red Sox.
And it's literally just, jewelry for you to show at trunk shows, just like Stella and Dot, like just having this ridiculous amount of stuff for people to try on. I mean, I don't think this is a great opportunity.
Carriage return is cracking me up today. Oh my God.
Carriage return is generally pretty funny.
Yes. You have to send in an audition video. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, do you have $500 and a Y and an Instagram handle?
Do you have $500 and
a suitcase and a dream we got from the peanut gallery back here?
Okay. My next shirt is going to be, do you have $500 and a Y?
Oh, okay. Before we get to like fun, ridiculous stuff, the other thing that I want to share is Michelle's website. Let me pull it up really quick. It's so awesome, you guys.
Oh my God. You have to show the Spanish version. I updated it today and oh my God. Our translators are freaking amazing.
So when you go to this website, mlmchange.org, you will be taken to this landing page right here to choose your language. Dave Vaughn is currently doing Chinese, right? So that will be up.
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully.
And I wanted to let you know, I did update this landing page to where it shouldn't open in a new tab.
All right, let's see.
Hopefully it just takes us to the site.
Yes.
Yay.
It works. So this is the English. We'll do the English and I'll show you guys the Spanish right after. But if you haven't been here, again, this date up top will change. But there's a little bit of an explanation about what's going on. You're going to have over here on the scribed, it is the actual document from the FTC. Over here on the side with these cute little screens are basically like the Reader's Digest version of what you're seeing over here. We've got the last time where we had Bill on the show last week. We have Alonda's video. And then Dave's quiz, and literally anything else down here is going to be any FAQs that you might be running into. It's very, very awesome. I'm super excited for this.
There's a letter at the bottom as well.
And then I want to show you guys the Spanish one because I really want to give it up. We don't need to translate. We want it in Spanish. Thank you. We have to give it up
in Spanish,
for Blanca, Karina, Vanessa, and Gladys, who went and did this, and it is amazing. It is completely translated. They even translated the slides, and Michelle got those all up. It is fantastic. These unfortunately are not translated, but again, it's really fantastic. So
I did get the questions translated too. I stole those off of the Karina's.
Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
I cannot believe that you guys did the entire document. It's like 25 pages long with annotations everywhere. And oh my God, it's just phenomenal.
It's amazing.
And we do also have the Tagalog, I think. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, Tagalog.
Yeah, that's not quite as translated as the Spanish, but most of it is.
Yeah.
You know what I think is really crazy about all this too is like these people that we are colleagues with did this completely for free. I mean, Michelle, you did the website for free. Karina and Gladys and all of them, they did this for free. And like, what kind of retort does the MLM community have for you all? You know what I mean? They're just like, oh, they must be so miserable. And you know what I mean? It's just like, it's crazy. Like, why would anyone do this for free if it wasn't because it's the right thing to do? And it's,
well, that's so funny that MLMers are, if they even say that, literally all they do is free work.
The irony.
Right?
I mean, am I wrong?
Not at all.
No, you're not wrong. That's absolutely correct.
Yes, and also sharing your story with the FTC does matter, okay? These are baby steps. Are we going to eradicate MLM with one FTC rule? Absolutely not. Anybody that thinks
Vanessa.
that is wackadoodle. It's not going to happen. But
hi, Vanessa. Thank you. We were just talking about you.
So
what are we talking about?
Vanessa's here.
Vanessa,
one of our amazing
translators. Amazing. Thank you. We were just talking about you. All right. So that's all the housekeeping. You guys want to get into
can somebody please come do real housekeeping for me? Because I just can't.
Oh my God. My husband is vacuuming upstairs right now.
That's amazing.
I know.
I wish mine would, but he's a gimp.
So is mine. Okay, I didn't tell you guys, but the reason Tyler hasn't been working is because he has like a herniated disc.
Oh God.
And he like cannot move his arm or like turn his head. And I mean, obviously his job is pretty labor intensive. He's a massage therapist.
I did not know that your husband was a massage therapist. Did you, in fact, marry him for this fact alone? Because I think that is the reason to marry. I actually was dating a massage therapist when I met my husband, and I let him know that this was a very big sacrifice for me.
So fun fact, Tyler was actually a trophy salesman when I met him.
I thought you were going to say trophy husband.
Trophy salesman.
What is that trophy salesman? You mean like the Dundies? Like, did he sell Dundies?
No, trophy
I got this one, Tyler.
Is what he is now that he can't work.
Thanks, Tyler.
Amazing. That's amazing.
My Dundee.
Well, I hope that he recovers. Jake had his appointment today to get his cast taken off, and they took out his stitches, and now he has a boot where he can put a little bit of weight on it, and so he's like moving in the right direction. So he's semi-walking, but not really. So we are moving in the right. I hope that your husband's herniated disc gets fixed.
Thank you. He is currently, like, they prescribed him a muscle relaxer, gabapentin, and tramadol.
Gabapentin is what my husband was on after surgery. Yeah,
I would be surprised if he can feel anything at all right now. So
he's just Karen from Will and Grace. Honey, I don't know what anything is.
All right. I mean, obviously it's working because the vacuum is running. So I don't know.
Maybe he's just turned it on.
My computer is being angry right now. Will one of you guys pull up the Usana the Musical? I might actually have to like hop out of this and hop back in because my computer is like getting all fuzzy because I'm doing too many things.
How does that work though if you are the host?
Michelle's shared before. It's just technical difficulties. I was hoping this wouldn't happen, but it's been doing it to me all morning. Like,
Michelle, are you able to?
What?
Are you able to share Usana?
Oh, I probably could. I was trying to reply to someone in the chat, but I can't tag them. And DM me on Instagram.
I will send you an Instagram message because of course
people watching
my
us
computer's
figure
gonna
this
do
out
this right now.
That would just be
It's so fun. It's so fun.
That's so fun, you guys.
I mean, I can play it. I just can't stream it right now. Anyway.
Oh, you need me to pull it up?
Here, I'm sending it to you. I'm like, I don't know if I can leave. I don't think I can leave. If I leave, I think it will end the broadcast.
I just
so I'll just be fuzzy on my end. I'm just a little fuzzy. I can still see everything.
I'll have to close the chat.
I'm getting hot. I'm sweating now because of technical difficulties.
Y'all.
Let's try.
Oh,
yeah.
Hannah's message from Brianna is gold. Yes. I mean, are we going to talk about the Brianna situation or are we ignoring it?
I don't know anything about this.
I don't either.
I know nothing about this.
Can I give an update while we figure out the technical difficulties? This is the update that I just know from talking to the few people and my theories. I talked about it last night when I went live to discuss health insurance. So there's a thing. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a whole other thing. So Chelsea, I guess, I don't know if Chelsea was the first one. I don't know the order necessarily, but I believe that Chelsea's the one that like exposed it. She got this email from this Brianna where it started where she was just like, she's like, I'm not pro MLM, but I'm not anti-MLM. Yeah, she's like, I took classes and she's like, I went to school for business and entrepreneurship. And I think that what you're doing is just to get fame because all of your videos before Anti-MLM didn't get any views. And I know what you're doing. And so I'm going to create she's like, first she said, I'd love to get on Zoom and do a debate with you. And so Chelsea, being the woman who is able to, yes, this is amazing. Able to get, sorry, Dave, it's already passed. We're not ignoring it at all. Chelsea, being the woman that she is, responded and was just like, due to the overall tone of your email and how condescending you are, I would not like to engage with you. Best wishes. And she was just like, I figured you'd say that. I have a whole series exposing all of you for what you are. And like, so then she sent similar emails to Hannah and I believe Isabella, Julie Joe, the MLM Boss Babe, and it's Corey Perry. And they all got, and then she deleted her Instagram account. Of course she did. But
I would have loved to get an email from her where she
I
haven't done anything because I could have sent her like an 18-page email with links to literally everything I've done. Nothing like.
And I was like, where's my email?
I'm sorry, Roberta, Mallory, you guys are not famous enough.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
Thank you. I'm glad. So I'm glad that Greasy stay away.
One of the messages that she sent though was on some account called Bud and Breakfast. So I was trying to find her and I found an actual business in Colorado called Bud and Breakfast. And it is literally a bed and breakfast, but for marijuana. And they just have like a lot of weed everywhere and everybody just smokes there. And I was like,
awesome.
so I like discovered this.
Sounds like my house.
So I just like discovered this legitimate business in Colorado because of Brianna. So I just want to thank Brianna, if you're watching, thank you for showing me more reasons why we should all go to Colorado.
I don't understand what's the point, because it feels like her point is to become famous off of exposing that these other people are trying to be famous. Like, I don't get it. What's the point?
Rocky Mountain High.
I just don't understand it. Rocky Mountain High.
Right.
You know what? Can I just tell you guys how much I
send her email, and I'm like, no one emailed me, but I just wanted to let you know my thoughts anyway.
I just want to tell you guys that I love John Denver like more than any 33-year-old woman probably should.
You guys want to hear a funny John Denver story, but not really John Denver, more Dumb and Dumber than anything? When I was flying over the Rocky Mountains on the way back from New York, when Lachey and I were on Bravo, was flying back over, and it was the daytime, because when I flew, it was night. When I flew there, it was night. So I'm flying back during the day, and I had a window seat, and I was looking, and the woman next to me had been talking to me and having little bits of conversation, not too much. But we flew over the mountains, and I couldn't help myself because I have ADHD. And I opened up the window, and I said, and I looked out, and I nudged her, and I said, that John Denver was full of shit, man. I hope all of you guys got that joke, because that's from Dumb and Dumber when they drive the wrong direction.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
No.
I watched it.
And I was just, I couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry. And she laughed, but I think it was more like, I don't understand. And I was like, that's pretty much my normal life. Nobody understands. So let's watch this.
Oh my God.
It's so fun. This is Usana The Musical from 2011. So this is 10 years ago.
11 years ago. Yeah.
This summer will be 11 years. And I will say that Dave Vaughn told me that this year is Usana's like 30 or 40th anniversary. So I feel like we're going to be getting another one of these come summertime.
I have to be honest with you. I missed most of the first episode that you covered this.
Oh, it's really just laughing. So you didn't miss much.
Yeah, there was nothing.
It's really just like.
Do I have to hit play or?
Yes, you? I believe you are the one that is in charge. So let's hit play and see what's going on.
What does Usana stand for?
I have no idea. I think it's just their name.
You think it stands for something? I don't think.
Well, I don't know. Sally Jane wants to know what it stands for.
Oh, they advance right in the audience. It's so cringy, and I'm going to tell you guys over here, we're just going to amplify the cringe.
Let's amplify it up.
Yeah. So, all right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Can you hear it?
I'm tired of laying in carpets.
Maybe a little up.
We need an escape from it.
I like his mullet.
That I can do to make a difference.
It's up.
Something that I can do to make some.
Okay, you know who he looks like? He looks like that guy Max on TikTok. The guy that does all the lifting. Does anybody know who we're talking about?
Yeah, you know what? He looks like Sid Naismith.
He looks like Sid.
I'm tired of paying these bills.
Still gotta pay him though.
Crazy. Just a single mom with no edge.
Is that Amanda Bynes?
I think so. Amanda show.
Oh, the things I do, the things I see, the things I feel.
So I just lost sound. Are you muted?
Michelle, you can't mute. It's coming through your
You
mic.
can't mute, Michelle.
It's coming through my microphone?
Yeah, that's how the sound's coming
Why?
through. Because that's it. Roberta's not the one sharing, so.
I don't know what's up with my computer today. I restarted it 4 times.
Okay, so can you hear it at all then?
Yeah,
A little bit, yeah.
I think they're really great dancers. Even though That is what they're doing when I said that. Not a great choreography.
Hey guys! Guys, up here! What about me?
Colette Peplum's on point.
I've got my own problems. I've got dreams. 70
I
hours
love a good peplum.
every week. Sick of this job, it's not for
70 hours a week. See, that's the funny thing is they're literally standing next to the people that they're representing. The actors are like they're real consultants.
I'll deserve my own Mercedes. Dude, you totally deserve a Mercedes. So do you.
What?
Deserves a Mercedes. Congrats for
Dude,
you.
yeah.
Everyone deserves a Mercedes. Let's all join Usana and get one.
We wanna make money in our sleep.
They want to make money in their sleep.
We want a wedding out of much need to pay around enough. Let's make a change.
Confusio.
There's something out there, a business that will pay out there. Who cares if they think we're strange? I wanna be with you every day.
Oh my God, it's Sandy and Danny.
No way.
That's what happened after they flew away in the car.
I was thinking of
Please just let
Dirty
me stay.
Dancing.
Oh, Dirty Dancing too.
What about our bills?
This is the second time they've mentioned, like, or third time they've mentioned being upset that they have to pay bills. I mean, I get it, but
No, like apparently.
who are they talking to?
Good pausing skills.
Oh, check that out. It is very
Okay.
Dirty Dancing. You were right.
So tell me then, if you join Usana, do you like no longer have to pay for like utilities and like cable and stuff?
Yeah.
Wow.
Then you don't have to worry about bills anymore. Usana
What
will take care of
bills?
everything for you.
Oh my God. Okay. Cool.
I just want to say thanks to Dave Vaughn again. He sends me the best stuff.
I'm sure that you guys talked about this last time, but how much do you think that these actors are getting paid?
Oh, I don't know, but Amanda said that's straight
Mallory's
out of
one.
the BYU
Mallory?
theater department.
You're muted, Mallory.
Sorry, I tried to find people that maybe like this used to be my world, and I tried to find people that maybe knew something about this. Nobody answered me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I guess nobody actually knows about this. So okay, never mind.
No, and Amanda said that most likely it's BYU theater students.
Oh, that's definitely possible.
Okay.
Nobody puts
that would
baby in
make
Usana.
Right.
Baby needs to stay in the corner.
So
Work your business,
Go back.
baby.
Go back to the corner until you earn a Mercedes. But this is like half over already.
Oh yeah, the musicals are only like they're not.
Oh, they're very short. They're literally like the opening number of the
Wow.
convention.
Fever dream. Yes, Max, it is a fever dream.
Yes, it absolutely is a fever dream.
It's terrible.
All right. And
It's like a Meatloaf concert all of a sudden.
I've had
I
enough.
got spring.
You gotta find this guy.
Gotta start.
Max Taylor. Looks just like this guy.
我帮助，为了追求梦想够了，现在就做。
Jamila,
I think that they could find an Asian actress. I guess
Let's make a change. Who cares?
this is just a workshop at the Usana convention. They took it straight to Broadway after. Yes. Yes. I said that last time. I said, what in the hell song is this?
bingo. Why is she wearing a negligee though? Because she's baby.
Yeah. I love that you use the word negligee. Oh, here's Dr. Wentz.
Oh, Dr. Wentz. Hey, Andrea.
This is where he just starts screaming science words.
Look at the guy from Josh and Jake.
He looks like it's that guy right there.
Max, I never had to watch any theater troupe sing and dance about drugs and teen pregnancy. That must be a public school thing.
Dare to keep kids off drugs.
I was in Dare, but my school didn't have any musicals.
They were like, they were horrible, you know. Like he smoked marijuana like a cigarette, and then he died. Like that kind of stuff. This guy in the other musical was very obsessed with free radicals as well.
I'm a free radical.
Now share this knowledge. Don't keep it to yourself.
All this knowledge that he's discovered about free radicals.
Like what, Dave? Like money.
Money.
Share the vision with the global scene. This is our chance. Time to advance.
I mean, I agree with you. Think about all the people stuck in the seats in the audience that were like, I did not sign up for this. I'm here for streaming.
Time to advance. Health and freedom means we're living the dream.
So true.
Now the way out. I'm like seeing daylight. We'll never be the same. Cause we're living the dream.
Living the dream, y'all. We're living the dream.
That's our team.
The other one. I agree. I really hope the actors were paid well. I'm not really sure what's going on. There is another video that I just sent Michelle because, again, my computer is being angry. That is a real treat that nobody even knew was coming. And I found this while looking for more cringy things to do on this show. And it is a treat. It is Mary and the Boys.
What?
Yeah. Here, go back to the beginning because the intro to this is just chef's kiss. You can tell where the budget for the convention went. And it's to this performance. So this is Mary Young and quote unquote the Boys singing and opening up the 2020 Young Living Convention. So everybody enjoy.
Young Living?
Yeah, the oils. I hope it wasn't students. Yeah, it's the Friday morning drinking game. Put a little Bailey's in your coffee. Take a sip every time you cringe.
Essential oils. His vision grew from walking an unknown path to what has become
I love watching Mary Young get ready in the morning.
destiny for millions of members.
This is Mary Young's Get Ready With Me video.
His mission is one of service to open the hearts and minds of those seeking answers by unlocking that
Poor kid. This video will live in infamy on YouTube. He'll never live this down. Ever.
Abundance that burns within the soul. Let us walk together with one voice and carry the torch of freedom as a shining beacon of hope into a glorious new dawning.
Oh, no.
Wait, sorry, what did I miss? Everything.
Hard to explain. This is very
Angela Lansbury? It looks like Angela Lansbury from here.
It's very
Mrs. Potts.
It has war this time.
Look at her dress.
All for a dream, from sunrise to the evening star.
She owns Young Living.
That we see,
And she can
from
see.
near and from far.
And she can sing it. It's the ghost. Look at that dress. Like projecting trees onto it. I'm assuming it's fields of lavender and cedar and
Same
things
show.
like
Oh no,
that.
we're on Young Living now.
Just one up Deanne.
Yeah, she's just trying to one up Deanne, which is what Amanda just said. Deanne usually just has like a custom LuLaRoe piece that's covered in sequins. Yeah, this is better. Here we go. Here come the boys. Those are the boys.
Oh, the boys. These are the boys. Very Young and the boys.
I'll get a boy to work with, someone who can lift me up, show me off.
He's so happy.
Out of high school.
Come now, my friends. Let's gather around this fire.
Oh my god.
Bring your
Sound of music.
and let's get a while.
This is so very Utah.
The sun
It doesn't surprise me at all.
So very Utah.
Another hope and dream to be alive. Time can pass 1,000 seasons.
Virgin to the oil.
All his reasons. This day calls our name. Light up the day with love. Find a way as one. Across the world, our lives unfold. We're here together.
Mallory and I are just doing our own choreography.
Now, let's go sing out loud. Every road before we climb, we are one.
Okay, so like here's the thing. They had to practice this like a lot.
What?
Like they had to practice this like a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
isn't just, I mean, they're not Osmonds. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't just come naturally. So they really, really had to practice this. And I will say that they're good. I'm not making fun of them at all. The whole situation is pretty cringy, but for what they're doing, it's not untalented. I was going to say not bad, but I think it's bad. But they're not untalented. What do you think, Mallory, as someone who has a degree in this sort of stuff?
She's muted.
You're muted again. You say all the best stuff when you're on mute.
I do. I've been saying so many really important things that are earth-shattering, and nobody heard them. No, here's the thing. I have experienced a lot of really good people doing things, but it doesn't mean that, like, I'm like speechless. It brings up the debate of like, just because something is good doesn't mean that it's quality. They are good, but this is garbage. You can be good and still perform garbage things. I don't know. It's It's very frustrating for me. I have like no other words. I don't even know how to communicate right now.
Say it into the microphone. And Amanda is Mormon, so she can comment without. She's like, it's very Mormon.
I don't want to say any more because I don't want to insult your Mormon friend.
You cannot do that. I've tried.
Oh, you've tried to insult her. You've tried to insult her. Okay, got it.
We try to insult each other all the time. And there's only one word for it. Barfy.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm trying to think of other good examples, but it's just like, it gets us down to just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should.
Yeah.
In the
That's
Scientology
basically the gist.
I mean, here's the other thing, right? Like if I was at a big church service and this was happening, I'd be like, yeah, like this is cool.
Stoked.
But these people are at their business conference.
Right. That's what I mean. And at what point do you look at this and go, all right, what am I involved in? Like what, like I'm genuinely doing something here that is problematic, or this doesn't feel right, or this feels culty. Like at what point, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
No, you're spot on with it.
The hubris, yeah. Oh, I told Emily that she should join us on the stream, but she can't. So now she's in the chat.
You're totally fine. We just threw this together because it's been a week. So I was like, I had a bunch of videos I wanted to do, so I was just like, let's throw them all in together.
I'm making stickers. Like I'm enjoying this, but I'm also like working.
Yeah. Well, hit play and let's keep going.
All right, let's do it.
We've come so far.
You can. I mean, we are live and it is recorded and everyone will hear it. But you're more than welcome to pick out whatever you like.
Who will you be? Don't give up this fire.
What is with this like white saviorism on the piano?
The white savior on the piano. What?
Also Mormon culture. That's what she just said.
All of it.
You are the expert in that. Like, speak up. Hello.
Light up the day.
Oh my God, we're gonna dance.
Find a way as one. Across the world, our lives unfold. We're here together.
Hashtag Mormon.
Oh, maybe now a song to sing out loud.
Probably her grandson. Oh, 100% is her grandson. Sacrificial altar.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I have to pause it again because what did I sign up for? I have to like reiterate what you said, Roberta, a few minutes ago. Like, if this was like a church thing and I still went to church, I would be so into it. Like,
right.
It's so well done.
And you'd brag to everybody. You'd be like, my church puts on the best opening numbers.
I would be sharing this YouTube video, like, but it's not. Like, it's
not a church.
It's about a pyramid scheme.
But you know what though? Okay, so I'm like thinking about it a little bit more objectively. Like, okay, we've all left, like, okay, we've all been involved in something, and let's like not even say it's MLMs. We've all been involved in something where we've walked away from it and been like, that was amazing. And that was such a great experience. I could say that about, and honestly, and that's where they use music, because I could say that about any music experience that I've had. Specifically speaking, like when I talk about when I go to my music educator conferences, I'll go to the choral conferences and or the choral performances, and they'll perform some beautifully moving choral piece that is about, you know, something inspirational, something really moving. And I will leave there feeling rejuvenated, rejuvenated. I'll be feeling like rejuvenated. I'll be feeling ready to like reborn as a teacher, ready to start new things, like reaffirmed in who I am as a teacher. Like those scenarios are real. And I love those. I love those moments and those experiences. I think that MLMs take those experiences, because when I joined Posh, I remember seeing my upline at the conference and I was thinking like, oh, I had such a great experience at my music educators conference. I want to go to this one too, because this looks like it's going to be. And so they do those same things. So then when you add in music, I think that it's easy. And this is why I kind of am part of this community, because I would be the person that's in the audience being like, this is so beautiful. I love it.
Okay. Well, no, I completely agree with you, because you know, I'll try to find the LuLaRoe one that was so cringy. I don't know if anybody recorded it, but I'll see if I can find it. We can react to that one day. But another thing that LuLaRoe would do, and Sam was always involved in this, was like getting people hyped up. Like he was the hype man. They'd put on a lot of loud music and they would invite people up on stage to dance. And me, I was like, that, hell yes. I was always on stage, always. If there was dancing, I was up there. In fact, it got to the point where they're like, Roberta, I know you're out there. Come on stage. Like, it was like that. Right. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And it'd be me being like, there's my team. Hi, guys. Like, ridiculous. But absolutely, in that mindset, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I would have shared, if there was a video, I would have shared it everywhere too, being like, look how amazing I am. Or everyone else would have been like, you know, people can see you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Because it's all about the context of what you're doing it in. Like, it's one thing if you were thrilled that someone calls you up on stage. For example, I always think back to when I was in high school and I was in state chorus and the conductor wanted me to like hype up the audience during one of our songs. And I was like, there's film footage of me somewhere, like in a choral row being like, yeah. And I like talked about it forever. I was like, he wanted me to do this. But like in that context, that's not culty. That's not weird. But like that is people who have that type of personality. We are the type of people who get targeted and be like, oh, they'll totally love to do this. And then it's in this cult world.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Wait, is Eve here?
You just imagine the influx of dopamine going on in this building. Like, wow.
Yeah. And then also remember that people paid to be here.
Wait, Jane.
And whereas at a church, this would be something that's free at a worship service, whereas people paid probably several $100s to be at this convention and then have to sit through this.
But I also think that this is assuming that everybody is Mormon.
Well, I think Young Living assumes that everybody's Mormon, but even in LuLaRoe.
Yeah, it's going to say LuLaRoe, the Usana one, anything that's Utah-based, they assume everybody is Mormon.
Or willing to become.
Yeah. And so this is like, hey, this is what we Mormons do.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe even anybody that's sitting there that's not Mormon watching this and feeling part of the community and wanting to get more into it. There were several people. We've seen the Monet baptisms, but there were also several people in LuLaRoe. Oh, yeah. There were several people in LuLaRoe who converted. And there was a point in my life. I mean, my best friend was Mormon. I was in LuLaRoe and I thought, geez. And I remember her being like, oh my God, it would be so fun. Now we feel completely the opposite. But 5 years ago, yes, wouldn't that be so fun to do? And I would have never felt that way had it not been like the love bombing and the swarming from every single angle. And this just reiterates all of that.
Yeah. Let's finish it.
Yeah. Let's finish it. I mean,
yeah. Would you say this is swarming?
I mean, I think all MLM love bombing is swarming. I mean, you get it from every single angle, right? Susan Boyle, come get your sister. Okay, that wins. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
Okay, StreamYard needs like a best comment of the internet option, like a little badge or something for Skylar.
Oh my God, that was so good. And there it is, arms up to the sky.
Mhm.
He said they're waiting for Gary Young to send.
This would be me in that audience.
I'd be standing and clapping like. Oh my God, it is Susan Boyle though, isn't it? Look at that shampoo set though. Woo! That's the Mormon woo. That's the Mormon woo. Absolutely. That's hilarious. Anyway.
Stop.
All right. Stop. Yeah. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Susan Boyle is like, bitch, stole my look. Oh my God. That was really funny. That was really funny.
That was good.
Oh my God. Yeah. So that's wow. Anyway. The other thing that we're gonna do, that's true. Susan Boyle has suffered enough. We're definitely not making fun of Susan at all. But wow, that's
never my MO. I love Susan Boyle.
Yeah, Susan Boyle is an international treasure.
Yes.
The ghost of Gary ascends through a trapdoor in the stage.
Well, they do perform seances now in Young Living. So
right, they can. I think that's the whole reason is they really just want to bring Gary back.
Oh God!
And,
so he can kill more babies. Sorry, that should have had a trigger warning.
Yeah, I feel like any Young Living video has a trigger warning,
right?
Just in general. Any MLM video has a trigger warning.
Christmas Candle.
Christmas
oh my God.
Candle movie. Christmas Candle, and then the worst Christmas song of all time. Christmas Shoes. I said what I said.
It's very bad.
I said what I said. You can never convince me that worst Christmas song of all time.
I'm not going to try.
It is really bad.
Okay, but what's the best? What's the best one?
The best?
Yeah.
The best Christmas song is Baby Please Come Home, obviously.
Oh.
Michael Bublé's version, obviously. That's my Christmas hype song. Like when I hear that, that's when I know it's actually Christmas. When I hear Michael Bublé defrosting and then singing Baby Please Come Home.
Okay. That's fair. That's a good one. It's not my choice.
Thank you. Thank you. I agree that Christmas Shoes is traumatic.
I think like by far the best Christmas, the most iconic Christmas song to me is Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Now, that said, my favorite Christmas music is literally every song from Billy Gilman's 2010, before his voice changed, White Christmas album. The whole thing with Charlotte Church.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Oh, well,
I'm more of like a
obsessed
pop Christmas.
I was obsessed. Well, it's very season. It's not country. It's seasonal Christmas.
Amanda's favorite song is The Grinch by The Grinch. She hates Christmas. The whole Christmas season. Now, don't ask me why. No one quite knows the reason. She's just a Grinch. Anyway, then I'm working on a video, more cringy stuff, but it's not even cringy. It's going to be fun. If you guys ever find cringy stuff that you want us to react to, by all means, send it to us. But what I'm working on right now, and we will do it once I finally have the time to find all of the clips, is we are going to be reacting to like famous pyramid scheme parodies in like pop culture television and movies. So I think it'll be really fun to do. And then we're also going to work on a kids version because Abby really wants to be on the show over spring break really bad.
I can't wait to see my friends.
That will be a kid-friendly version. If any of your kids are home and want to join in on the silliness and talk about pyramid schemes in a kid-friendly way, we're going to set up one of those too.
Maybe
those are some of the things that we're working on for the future.
Is that going to be on the like 15th or?
I never know anything. My ex is like, oh, blah, 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 spring break. And I was like, I had no idea those were the days. So I think it's the first 2 weeks in April is when we have off. So it'll be one of those days. I'll figure it out and I'll let everybody know. And we're going to do iCarly. We're going to do Teen Titans Go.
Oh, on the kids.
Another one. I know those ones for sure. Those two for sure. And I'll watch a couple other and see if they're appropriate and that. But for sure, if you guys know of any like kid shows that talk about pyramid schemes that I might miss because I'm doing a million things, then yes, 100%. It would be so fun. See, Amanda, so many people agree with you. There's a lot of Grinches in the comments too. I get it. I absolutely do.
That's actually, I think that's actually a.
Oh, Henry doesn't want to talk about that too.
Oh, Emily, you're literally my soulmate, by the way.
I thought it was
Anyway,
this is the only other thing I wanted to share because I haven't done it yet. If you guys don't know.
Oh my God, you have a yard sign?
I sent it. I didn't order it.
Yes, you did. Don't lie to me.
I literally live at the end of a cul-de-sac up a driveway that like no one would ever pass my house. Like people just turn around in the driveway. So no one will ever see this. I feel like I should put it out on like the main road.
I think so too.
Oh my God, carriage return.
But
highlight
yes,
that comment.
we're doing this, and that's me, Woman of the Year candidate.
This
and
is
so
the
stay
announcement
tuned because we're going to be talking about this. This is with Leukemia Lymphoma Society. They're amazing, and I keep forgetting to tell you guys, but in April we're going to go gung ho and raise money for blood cancer,
And both my grandma and sister had.
And my grandfather had leukemia. But one of the main things that we're focusing on this year with raising money, and Michelle was in the chat, so she knows too, is I didn't even know that there are only 4 cancer treatments for babies, for kids. There's only 4. And they're not actually for children. They're adult doses that are weakened and watered down for kids. And the problem with that is it's really hard on their little bodies. And I don't remember, but it was like 80% or so of childhood cancer survivors actually have long-term effects in their health. And so that's one of the things that the Leukemia Lymphoma Society is doing right now is that research money going to find suitable treatments for children specifically. So that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be really amazing.
I am on the team of Miss Woman of the Year here. And I'm her downline in this fundraiser.
She's my downline. Yeah. If you guys want to join my downline, it would be amazing. Even if you only even if you're only like, I just want to do, like I can only raise $100 or anything like that. It's amazing. It would be really wonderful if you guys joined us to show that anti-MLM actually does make a difference and actually does help people. I think it'd be I hate to say a big slap in the face, but we have an amazing collective voice here in the anti-MLM movement, and I think we should use it for good, especially if we can help others, because there's so many MLMs out there that take advantage of charity and take advantage of those who are less fortunate in MLMs. And I remember doing a lot of like fundraisers in LuLaRoe and nobody ever got the money. Mm-hmm. And that really upset me. And so that is a big thing for me. Yeah. Anyway.
My daycare is running this right now.
Oh yes. And your daycare is doing a fundraiser with Scentsy. So it's ridiculous.
And I filmed a whole YouTube video about it. And then later found out that the person running this fundraiser is not a parent. She's actually a teacher at my child's daycare. So I'm not going to publish it, unfortunately.
If people want to record this and then make videos, that's fine. I don't care. I really don't. If what that's what they want to spend their time doing.
Have we said anything horrible? I don't think so.
No. Just making fun of the culty nature of cults. That's all.
Yeah.
Everything I say can be backed up by many, many years of me doing this for many, many years. So have a wonderful weekend. There's no homework this weekend other than be kind to each other. And if you find any cringy videos, send them my way because there is
there is absolutely homework this weekend.
Oh, wait, there is homework. What's the homework?
Go to MLMchange.org and read up on what is going on with the FTC advance notice of proposed rulemaking, which sounds very complicated, but Dave and I both did a lot of work to break it down, and Bill Keep, to break it down into like layman's terms. And all of the info is on that website, MLMchange.org, in multiple languages. And so get an idea of what's going on, because we're going to have a whole lot of cool stuff coming up, like workshops on like helping people craft comments and figuring out different topics that we may not have thought of. So for example, I had not thought of this, but when I was watching Jessica Hickson's It Works expose this week, and they talk about how all of the top leaders, anyone who's actually making any money, pay foreign virtual assistants like $1 an hour to do all of their DMing for them, and then turn around and scold their teams for not working hard enough if they're not making money. And to me, like, that is something that is obviously part of deceptive earnings claims, right? Because they're not actually working.
Absolutely.
And I know that my upline in Beachbody did this as well. So it's not just It Works. And that's something I hadn't even thought of as something that I could include in my public comment, but totally relates. So I want to have like good group conversation, workshop ideas, come up with just like a bunch of topics that people can like steal from and extrapolate on in their comments. So that will all be coming.
Yeah. And then I think we might go live later this weekend and talk about the Love is Blind.
Yes.
What was it? The reunion. Talk about that.
Yeah.
And then also
we're going to watch it together. Really we could do it on StreamYard.
We could. I think a really good homework would be to sort of do like a topic bubble. What were those called? You do them in high school, and you'd like write something, and you like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
You know what is those called? What is that called? You like write something down, and then you put it, and then you write something else, and it all branches out. So doing something like that for the topics that take Dave's quiz. Do that for the topics that you want to talk about, things that have affected you. You don't have to write your letter yet. It's not open yet, but just sort of get an idea of what you want to talk about. And that way, when you're on social media and you see screenshots that prove what your comment is going to be about, you're able to screenshot them and keep them and have them. A word cloud. Thank you. Thank you, Emily. I was like, what is it called? So yeah, a word cloud and reaching out. If you want to talk about lifestyle, like what specifically about lifestyle have you seen, income claims, like that. So if that's something that you want to do, that is a really great tool.
Elaine, and then, you're totally right, Elaine. A lot of the people that they're hiring to do this stuff for way less than America's minimum wage are probably Filipinos, other South Asians, just like it is incredibly exploitative, and also is presenting a completely false narrative about how they live their hustle life to recruits and downline.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. So yeah, you can make a word cloud, kind of decide on the topic you want to do.
Jackal.
And then look for evidence that goes with that. That's really important. And then we will be, once that opens up and people are kind of curious about what's going on, we will be opening up some comment writing workshops. We'll do something here live on StreamYard, so it's saved, and then possibly a couple Zooms that are not recorded, just for anonymity and protection of people who have questions that maybe they don't want people knowing they're asking. Yeah, so that this Sunday's episode is with Doug Brooks and Michelle. Michelle came on as well. We talk about the website. We talk about all kinds of different things with Doug. It's a very interesting episode. It's definitely more educational than like, oh my God. So if you're interested in that, I know everybody really liked Doug when he came on last time. So it's more of the same. It's really good information about the FTC. And then next week, we're back to toxic diet culture, and we are talking with my friend Matt Vandelar, who is an anti-MLM, pro anti-MLM guy who's not necessarily anti-MLM, but he is anti-MLM, and he is a fitness coach on TikTok and Instagram. He's great. So
Awesome.
We talk about that too. Lots of fun stuff coming up. Thank you guys for being here this morning. If you need anything else, you guys know where to find us, and we will see you hopefully soon. Have a wonderful weekend, and yeah, we'll see you next Friday. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.